In finishing up our 64 more interview with the 10 questions, Mark Hettermann continued to discuss his life with the same candor and self-reflection that trademarked our time together. And, not surprisingly, he continued to emphasize his philosophies on teamwork, meeting challenges, and valuing family. Who is the most important person in your life?
I can't answer that. I think it goes back to that team concept. There are so many people in my life that I value and cherish for who they are and what they've brought to me, certainly family. I could probably name 10 or 15 rather than one, and again, back to that team piece.
What, not who, but what is the most important thing in your life?
I'd say my family.
But that's a who. This is a what.
That's right. My country. And I say that, again, in that overall umbrella of team.
What makes you happiest, no matter when it happens or how it happens, but every time it happens, it just makes you happy?
Taking on a challenge and having a good resolution.
What do you enjoy doing most?
Taking on challenges. Coming to resolutions.
What's your biggest life fear and how do you overcome it, or how have you overcome it?
I guess my fear is being irrelevant to any and all. And the way I overcome it, again, it is to dig at those challenges and make sure that in my small way I can maintain relevance.
Is it important to you to spend time with other people, or is being alone more important?
I'm an introvert. I recharge. I need my time alone. So as much as I enjoy being with other people, and I've had jobs that, as we've talked on this, have brought me to other people, and I engage freely and normally, but it's just that, as we know, the real definitions of introverts is where do you go to refresh, where do you go to recharge your batteries, and I go to myself and my own space.
Great lengths of time?
No. Depending on how far the battery.
How drained you are. How do you define quality of life?
Good friends, good family.
Do you consider what society terms as important to you, and to what extent do you allow that to impact your life?
I pretty much define importance in my own way, in my own time, and to the extent that aligns with what society feels like is important, that's okay, and to the extent that it doesn't, that's okay too.
You're willing to take your own stand. Have you always been that way?
Yes.
Where does that come from? You have to learn that a little bit, that it's okay to do that? Who taught you that?
I think that gets back to genetics again. I believe in the blessings and curses of genetics, and I believe that we've only scratched the surface on who we are and who we are is predetermined. I think you polish the edges. I think you develop the pieces, and if you live a functional life, you're looking at the positives and you're building on the positives. I think if somehow you turn towards the dysfunctional, then the negatives take over that you've been born with, and either way, you've got to work on the negatives as much as the positives. You've got to identify them. That's help from the introversion, because oftentimes the introversion, I take a look and say, okay, what are the personality traits, and what's popping up in me, and how do I polish those?
What is your lifetime dream? The one thing that you continue to reach for?
Relevancy. Yeah.
Why is that so important to you? Why are you worried that you won't be?
I'm not worried that I won't be. I just need to push myself to do what I can. I know we've only got so much time here, and it seems to me, again, the way I'm built, the way the genes line up down there, my challenge is to not let being 67 years old, not let being retired not let any of the facts of life deter me from grabbing hold of life and its challenges and taking them on, face on, good, bad, or different. You know? And to me, that's the zest of life. And when I say relevancy, it's not that you would, look at me and say, oh, he's a successful person. It's relevancy in my own. Saying someone who can make an impact, a positive impact in some way, shape, or form.